Good morning, everyone. So we'll get started with our warm-ups. You can always do these warm-ups sitting on the mat, on the floor, or if you wish to sit on the chair, feel free to do that. Let's get started. I'm going to keep my gloves handy. Let's get comfortable here. And you can always do this on the chair. We have done this on the chair too. So just a little upper body warm-ups. Okay, let's sit nice and comfortable. Take some time to settle in here. Start with a little couple shoulder rolls, just kind of loosening the shoulders. Very good. Both sides, front and back. And let the neck move a little. Head and neck movement, just a little up and down. Very good. Side to side. Very good. And then start to find a stillness. So just kind of settle in here. Close your eyes. See if you can get your spine a little more taller. Shoulders are pulled back. And then let's start our practice here with open mouth exhalation. So we do this all the time. I think this helps to start to relax our body and mind. So we start with inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the pursed lips, through the mouth. And you want to stretch the exhale. So we start to slow down the breath here. Let's take a breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Very good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let's do that couple more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just like you would blow a birthday candle. Let's do that one more. Inhale. Very good. Nice. Now close your eyes. Just take a moment. Start to relax here. Visualize yourself on the mat. So you're here for your practice. So just repeating that intention here, that purpose of being here. Just calming down and relaxing. Very good. Now let's bring our palms to touch. Let's rub the palms. And make a cup of your hands. Place it gently on the eyes, just to feel the warmth. So we're not pressing the eyeballs, just keeping a hollow cup on the eyes. Very good. And then slowly release the palms. Gently blink the eyes open. Very good. And let's start to make a fist of your hands, just kind of opening and closing. So I keep looking to the left because I'm looking at the big screen here. I projected you on my TV. I wanted to remind that again. So let's come here and then start to make cup of fist. Very good. Now let's reach up here and let's take circles. Just kind of loosening the wrists and opposite direction. Very good. Now stretch the palms as if you're pressing on a glass. Give a nice stretch to the forearms. Very good. Now make a tight fist here and start to draw circles with your knuckles and feel the different stretch you feel in the arms. Very good. And opposite direction. Nice big circles. Very good. And then slowly come back to the center. Open the arms and open the fingers and release. Very good. Relax the arms. Let's leave our shoulder and arms alone for some time. Let's start to move the neck muscles. So up and down movement of the head here. So again, we start with slow, gentle movement. And maybe in the morning, our movement is not too great. You know, we find some stiffness there. It's to continue to move in that stiffness. The more you repeat, it starts to loosen here. Now chin goes closer to the chest. See if you can bring it a little closer. And then when you lift the chin, reach a little more. Just kind of deepening that stretch at your own pace. And going as far as it feels good. So remember, I always say this in my class. Slowly come back to the center, stop the movement. I always say this, if something doesn't feel good on your body, you don't have to do that. Now let's take a side to side stretch. I'm turning my neck side to side. So turning right and then left. And I'm trying to look over the shoulders. Remember, shoulders are facing front, no moving the back, just the neck. Very good, nice. Deepen that stretch. And you might notice one side is just a little more resistant. And come back to the center. Very good. Now, Shoulders are relaxed. Let's drop our right ear to the right shoulder so it stretches the sides. And the opposite side. Again, at your own pace. Repeat it a couple times. Side to side. Very good. Nice. Come back to the center. Finish both sides and meet back in neutral. Nice. Now bring your hands to the shoulders. Let's take a shoulder rotation again. Start with smaller circles and then we start to deepen the circle here. So my elbows are coming closer and I try to open them as much wide as I can. Very good. Nice big circles. Very good. You want to feel that into the shoulder joint, into the upper back. Very good. Nice. Now next time the elbows come closer, let's take it in the opposite way. So, I repeat some of these exercises every single week because I just feel this is required every single week. We want to keep moving these joints. Very good. Slowly release and relax the shoulders. Very good. Let's bring our palms to touch. Stretch the arms to the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back in. Now synchronize the breathing. Inhale. Very good. 2 more. Very good. Release. Again, relax the shoulders. And start to get into our back movement. Let's bring our left palm closer to the hip. Right arm reaches. Give a nice stretch as if I'm trying to reach the ceiling. And take a side bend. Give a nice stretch. Come back up. Very good. Once again, nice stretch. Come back up and let's do that 2 more times at your own pace. No tension in the arm and shoulder. We're just stretching the side body. Very good. Nice. Come back to the center. Release. Very good. Feel that stretchy feeling and then let's take it to the other side. Now my right palm is on the mat and take a side bend. Now remember, if you're doing this on the chair, you can always hold the sides of the chair. I see all of you are on the floor, so I didn't say that, but always remember you can do that modification. Side bend. And come back up, release. Very good. Relax the shoulders and you can repeat 1 more time if you want. Now let's take a twist to the spine. Now right palm goes to the left knee. Make a tall spine and see if you can twist the spine. Look over that shoulder. Very good. Nice squeeze and then come back to the center. Nice. Let's take it to the other side. Left palm to the right knee and take a nice squeeze there, twist. And come back. Now let's do that at your own pace. 1 more time, both sides. Very good. And other side. And then meet back in center. Very good. Meet back in neutral spine. Now 1 more stretch with the shoulders and then we are going to move into tabletop. Let's do eagle arms. Open the arms wide. Swoop in. My right arm goes closer to the chest and I wrap both my arms across each other. Now again, wrap as much as you can. If you can't wrap it all the way, you can always hold the opposite shoulders, wrap as much as you want, and then lift the elbows a little. So you feel that stretch into the shoulders. Very good. Nice. So we're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Very good. Nice. 1 more. Very good. Slowly lower and release. So again, remember, it doesn't matter how far you go. You just want to feel a little stretch in the shoulders. Let's take it to the other side. Open the arms. Now this time my opposite arm goes down and I'm wrapping my arm across each other. Across each other. And then reach through the elbows. As if my elbows are trying to reach up. Very good. Give a stretch. Nice. Take 2 deep breaths here. Exhale out. 1 more time. Very good. Now slowly drop the arms. Release. Kind of loosens up the shoulders. Very good. Release. Lift the legs. And let's come into tabletop. Let's start by coming into tabletop here. Now remember, if the floor is too hard, you can always double the mat to keep it under your knees. You can also have a small blanket or a pillow, something which is not too wobbly, just a little flat pillow. Now, once I'm here, knees are under the hips, arms are under the shoulders. This is tabletop position. Start to place your fingertips, fingers, and then the palms on the mat. Coming into that nice balance here. Top of the feet are on the mat. Find that nice balance. Now from here, let's start our cat and cow breaths. We inhale, Stretch through the spine, tuck the tailbone out, look up, chin up. As I exhale, I curl my back, chin to the chest. Inhale, the belly drops, reach, stretch the spine, and then exhale, tuck the tailbone in. So it starts with moving the tailbone. Tailbone tucks out as I inhale. Exhale, curl the back, pull the center of the spine up. Very good. Now continue this at your own pace. Very good. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Very good. Let's do that 2 more times. The beautiful stretch for the back muscle. The entire spine works here. Nice. Now the next time you exhale, let's come back to neutral. Meet back in neutral spine. Now let's come into a little balance here. Stretch that right leg out. Keep it at the hip level. Keep pointing the right toes. And then opposite arm points to the front. Now remember, keep staring at a point in front of your eyes. Maybe the edge of the mat or pattern on the floor or carpet. And keep staring at that point. Keep breathing. Stay in this balance. Very good. 2 more breaths. Nice work, everyone. And then gently bring yourself back to tabletop. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg reaches. Very good. Stretch through that left leg. Right arm reaches. Again, one side might feel a little unstable. Take your time. Reach through the fingers. Keep staring at a point. Nice. 1 more breath. Very good, everyone. Back to tabletop. Meet yourself here. Very good. Now, let's do a little hip stretch here. Let's open the right knee outwards. Bring it back in. So I'm pointing the right knee to the right wall. Bring it back in once again. And bring it back in. Very good. Let's do that other side. Left knee to the left wall. Bring it back in. Left knee to the left wall. Bring it back in. And 1 more time. Nice. Very good. Now, from here, walk your hands. Come into kneeling. Wiggle the wrists. Very good. Let's reach up. Couple circles. And opposite direction. Very good. Bring your palms to touch. Interlace the fingers and give a stretch. Very good. Stay here. 1 more breath. And slowly release. Very good. Now, if you have these blocks, again, if you don't have them, that's totally fine. We're going to take a little bit stretching for the hip region. We are doing some lunges today. So let's keep our blocks handy. From kneeling, we are going to keep our right foot front. Okay. From here, now if you don't have the blocks, that's fine too. You're just coming into a lunge basically. Now, if you want, you can slide that left knee a little towards the back of the mat. If you don't want to do that shift, that's fine too. Right knee is above the right ankle. Now take some time here. Get a nice stability here. Now, you want to keep it nice hip width apart. If you keep it too tight rope, it's going to be super wobbly. So keep it a little wider so you get a little nice comfortable base. Very good. Now, once you're here, let's reach the arms up. Give a nice stretch. Shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders are above the hips. So you feel nice stretch into the front body, into the leg muscles. Very good. Keep breathing. Exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Now from here, exhale, cactus arms. Very good. Just opening the arms, pull the elbows back. Inhale, reach up. Now breathe and move the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Very good. 1 more time. Reach up and exhale. Very good. Now reach up through the arms. Now this time we open into a twist. So just twisting a little to the right side. Now again, this is optional. You can keep your left palm to the right knee and just take a mild twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Very good. Keep breathing. Nice. Yeah, Carol, so turn to the same side where your knee is bent. That's right, Carol, you got this. Very good. You're doing fine, Karen. Very good. Stay here. 1 more breath. Nice. Come back to the center. Reach up and release. Very good. Release. Let's come back into kneeling. Adjust your knees. Couple breaths here. So remember, whichever side you're taking lunge, you're twisting the same side. So it doesn't matter if you're doing the left first, that's totally okay. Now let's take it to the other side. My other foot comes front. I'm doing my left here, sliding that right knee if I want to. And once again, take some time to get that stability here. You can keep your hands on the block just to get a little length in the spine. Sometimes I like to push my hands here and stretch my spine. Once I'm here, reach the arms up. When you feel stable, keep staring at a point that helps you to give you a nice focus. Very good. Feel that beautiful stretch. Now exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Very good. Exhale. Once again. Nice. Let's do that one more time. Last one. Exhale, cactus arms. Very good. Now reach up through the arms and let's take a twist to the left. So again, I'm opening the arms, or I can keep my right palm on the left knee. Just kind of holding that knee and twisting. Very good. Feel that twist. Keep breathing. One more breath. One side is a little tricky. One side is so easy to do. And then slowly come back to the center. Reach up. You're okay, Karen? Very good. Slowly release. Yeah, one side gets a little bit wobbly for me too. Now let's release, come back here. Now let's come into our tabletop again. Fingertips, fingers and palms on the mat. Knees are wide as the hips. Again, come into that nice balance. Now it's crucial that we place our fingertips first. So less pressure on the carpal tunnel, less pressure on the wrist. Now 2 cat and cow breaths. Inhale, exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. Very good. Now we are going to take our inversion again. If this doesn't feel good, if you feel dizzy, you can avoid this one. We are going to take downward facing dog. So tuck the toes in, keep the knees bent, start to push the hips up. Very good. Now once you're here, start to press the right heel, press the left heel. So just kind of bicycling those legs, stretches the hamstrings. Keep your eyes open. Find that inversion. Once you bicycle those legs, keep lifting the tailbone. We are going to stay here in this inversion for 2 breaths. Very good. Keep stretching the tailbone to the back wall. Very good. One more breath here. And then slowly lower the knees, coming down. And let's take a child's pose. Let's release. Hips to the heels, arms reach to the front, couple breaths here. Again, keep your eyes open if you want. Exhale out completely. Inhale through the nose and let it go. Couple more breaths. Very good. Now slowly from here, let's move into standing poses. So let's come up. Right foot front and then step the left foot, whichever way you want to move into standing. Let's come into standing position. Gently come up. So remember, again, I'm reminding, if bending the head all the way down in downward facing dog or in forward bending poses, if it makes you get your vertigo or dizziness, intense dizziness, you want to avoid doing those inversions, okay? You always change the practice depending on how you feel, right? And every day is different. Now let's start here with mountain pose. So I'm going to start with standing in mountain, Tadasana or mountain pose. Here my feet are parallel. They are wide as the hips, okay? Take some time to take a quick peek at your feet. They should be nice and parallel. Sometimes we stand with misalignment. That way we put unequal pressure on both feet. You want to stand with nice balanced weight on both hips. Now from here, lift the toes, press the toes, lift the heels, press the heels. Let's do that one more time. Very good. Now, outer and inner edges. I'm just kind of rolling my feet here. Now, once I do that, I want to press through all the corners of the feet. Stop that movement when you're done and then press through the edges, through the toes and heels, and then stand taller. So what is happening is when I'm pressing, I feel a stretch in my body. So I'm feeling as if my crown is reaching up and my feet are making a footprint. Shoulders are relaxed, shoulders pulled back. This is mountain pose, standing nice and tall, engaging all those muscles of the back, core, leg muscles, pressing through the feet, standing taller. Now find something in front of your eyes, and I want you to take 5 deep breaths here. And we're going to engage our abdominal breath here when we breathe. Okay, so each time you exhale, I want you to pull that belly button in, and then inhale, let it expand naturally. Okay, just engage a little abdominal movement there. So 5 deep breaths, nice inhales. Long exhales. One more. Your own pace. Very good. Bring your hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch again. Inhale, stretch the shoulders out. Exhale, come back in. Now palms are pushing front. Inhale, press the palms. Very good. One more time. Very good. Now reach the arms up above the crown. Very good. Exhale, bring it back in again. Breathing and movement. Inhale, stretch. Very good. Exhale, bring it back in. Now again, inhale. If your arm is here, see if you can bring it all the way above the crown. Very good. Once again, inhale and exhale. Very good. A nice shoulder stretch. Very good. Now from here, keep pressing through both the feet. Reach up as you inhale. Interlace the fingers. I'm going to keep my pointer pointing up. We do this every time. Okay. We are going to engage the side body now. Reach up. Exhale. Side bend. Come back up. Once again, side bend. Come back up. And let's do that one more time. Side bend. Same side. Very good. Come back up. Now let's take it to the other side. Reach. Side bend to the other side. Come back up. Very good. Side bend to the other side. And last one. At your own pace and then come back up. Very good. Release. Nice. Release here. Same stretchy feeling which we did in the warm-ups. When we were seated, we did the side bend. Same thing we are doing here in standing. Now let's put all these warm-ups into a yoga pose. Okay, so let's start by side bending pose. We start with standing nice and tall. Shoulders, chest is facing front. Now let's start with moving our right arm. Right arm goes up at the shoulder level. Turn the palm up and then take that right arm all the way up here. My arm is closer to my ear. Now once I'm here, take a nice inhale, exhale, side bend. Again, bend as much as it feels comfortable. If this becomes challenging to breathe, you want to maybe back off and stay at a point where you breathe comfortably. Okay, left arm is relaxed. This is Ardha Kati Chakrasana, lateral bending pose. It engages the lateral muscles. Very good. Stay here. You're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Breathing. Now when you're ready, press through the feet. Inhale, come back up. Inhalation brings you back. Very good. Release. Slow release. Release the arms. And just stay here for a couple of breaths. Now you can keep your eyes closed or open, but just I want you to observe how it feels. Right and left side feels different. Right arm feels longer. Maybe the right rib cage feels different. You're breathing differently from both sides. If you observe, you'll notice all those changes. Now let's take it to the other side, Ardha Kati Chakrasana on the left. We start with nice tall spine. Left arm goes up. Turn the palm, very slow movement. And then reach the arm up. Very good. Nice. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to press through all the corners of both the feet. Reach up and then take a side bend exhale. Very good. Now, why is it important to focus on the feet? We stretch the side body. Very good. Keep breathing. One side might be easier, and that's okay. You can stay where it feels comfortable. Nice. 2 more breaths. That's good. Now, when you feel ready, press through the feet. Inhale, come back. Very good. Slow movement. Very good. Release. Both the arms feel equal now. Close your eyes or keep them open and observe the changes in the breathing. Good. Release. Now from here, let's come into our forward fold. So I'm going to again grab our block here. Keeping that block here, I'm going to use the sides of the mat. So you can go this way or whichever way you want. I'm going to show you sideways so that way you know how I bend. Now bend, always bend through the lower back here, okay, lumbar spine. which means I'm not trying to pull my shoulders. I bend from here. Okay, so that's how we bend. Now, again, I told this before in my class. If you don't want to go all the way down, you can have a chair, whichever way you want to keep the chair, and you can stretch just halfway. So you don't bend forwards all the way, just stretch halfway here. So Susan, if you feel it's causing a lot of dizziness, you can always modify. You can stretch this way, and that could be your forward bending pose, okay? So you always have that option. If those who want to go all the way down, you can have a block. You can do this without the block if you don't want. Now let's start here by pressing those feet into the mat. Nicely anchored, feet are wide as they feel comfortable. You can always have a gentle bend in the knees. Okay, now we're going to start by bending through the lower back. Reach up, give a stretch, bend through the lower back, knees can be bent, and come into a forward fold. Very good. Now you can keep your palms on the block, on the mat. You can also stretch it out on the chair, whichever feels good. With each exhale, see if you can lift your tailbone a little and move your crown a little more towards the mat. Eyes open. Very good. Feel the stretch into the back body, into the legs. Very good. Stay here. Couple more breaths. Forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Stretches the hips, stretches the spine. Let's stay here. One more breath. Nice work, everyone. Very good. Now, when you're ready, bring your hands to the hips, press through the feet, and slowly come up. Very slowly. I'm gonna come up very slow. Okay. Nice. Come back here. Everybody's doing okay? Okay. Nice. Now bend your knees and come back here. Nice. That was forward fold, and you can always stay longer. You can stretch or do it a couple times when you're practicing. Now, let's take a complementary back bend here. We did our forward bending. Let's do a back bend. Bring your hands to the hips. My feet are a little wider than the shoulders. Okay. Now, from here, I'm going to stretch again that same lumbar spine. Also, my shoulders are relaxed. So don't bring your shoulders too close to the ears. Shoulders are relaxed. And then I'm going to bend backwards through the lower back. And then come back up, and let's do that 3 times. So we're just not holding here, just stretching. Come back up, and let's do that 2 more. Good. Your eyes open. Nice. Come back to the center and release. Back is very happy with all these movements, right? Let's bring our feet wide. Let's do a little hip circles, hands to the hips, and just gentle circles. Kind of loosening the hips. Very good. And opposite direction. Very good. Meet back in center. Come back to neutral. Okay. Let's work on our balance. So we're going to come into our one leg mountain today. So just standing on one leg. And again, I'm going to start with the chair. So remember, you can always hold on to the chair the whole time. Don't be in a rush to hold on to your chair. Now, if you don't have a chair, you can go near a wall or a table. Now, start by standing on mountain pose where your feet are wide as the hips. Both feet are nicely balanced. To come into any balancing pose in yoga or anywhere, you want to stand on one leg. The key is to keep staring at a point. Something which is not moving. So don't stare at my image on the screen because I might move, I might fall. So keep staring at something which is not moving, okay? I'm going to start holding the chair with my right hand, and I'm going to start standing on my right leg. So when I'm ready, keep staring at a point, and then I'm going to slowly let go the left leg, stand taller on my right leg. Okay, again, nice tall spine. Very good. Take some time to get steadiness here. Very good. Standing on one leg. Very good. I'm still holding on to the chair. No rush to let go. Very slowly, we start to add the arms. Left arm goes up. Keep staring at a point. And take your time. Whenever you feel ready, the other arm can go up, or you can just tiptoe. Just kind of letting go the chair. Staying here. Keep breathing. Staring at that point. Good. Here. 2 more breaths. Now, when you're ready, we start to release the arms. And then release the legs. That was very good. You were holding for a very long time today. That's good. Very good. Feel the difference on the right and left side. And that's totally okay if you fall, if you lose your balance, you can again come back and do it again, okay? Now let's do that on the other side. I'm pretty sure some of you are going to be stronger on this side. I always notice this in my class that some of them are able to stand on the left leg longer than the right. And then some of us feel that the right is, for me, always I feel the right is stronger. Now let's take that time again. Feet are nice and parallel. Again, I'm holding on to that chair. Keep that chair nice and close. Now, once I'm here, keep staring at a point. Start by staring at a point. Once you find your gaze, don't move your eyeballs. Let go that right leg. Stand taller on the left leg. Shoulders are relaxed. Chest is facing front. Very good. Only when you feel steady, we start to bring in the arms. And in no rush to bring in the arms. If you want to just do the legs, that's fine. Very good. Once you feel a little more steady, tiptoeing those fingers off the chair. Staring at a point. Good. One more breath here, and then we start to release the arms. Yeah, I told you some of you are stronger on this side, isn't it? Very good. Release. Let's stomp our feet here a couple of times. Very good. Just bend the knees and bring in the little high knees. Very good. Nice. Stop that movement. Let's bring our feet wide again. Let's do those hip circles again. Nice big circles. Loosen the hips. 12, 3, 6, and 9 as if you're tracing a clock. Okay. And then opposite direction. Very good. I just do all these stretches in between the yoga poses just to even out any tension. Very good. Slowly stop that movement. Come back to neutral. Now, from here, let's do our warrior pose today. We're just going to do warrior 1. We did all these lunges in the warm-ups. Let's put that into a yoga pose. Now, I'm going to show you sideways again. If you're bringing the chair, you can bring it to the top of the mat. Standing at the top of my mat. And again, chair is optional. If you don't want the chair, that's fine too. Now, I'm going to start by taking a lunge on my right leg. So I step back with my left foot. When I step back with my left foot, I can keep it as wide as it feels comfortable to me. Okay, so everybody is different. Keep that left foot at an angle. And then once you're here, turn those hips facing the chair, facing front. Okay, now I'm going to keep holding the chair here. Bend that right knee. Come back up. Bend that right knee. Come back up. Now, when you see I bend my right knee, it's going way beyond my ankle line. So I'm going to adjust my stance here. I'm going to widen that stance. And then now I bend my right knee, it stays above my ankle. That's what I want, okay? So above the ankle. Very good. That way I feel the stretch into the back leg. So let's do that a couple more times. Bend that right knee, come back up. Now I said this before, you can always bend the back leg. If your knee is locking, it doesn't feel safe, you can keep a bend, okay? So you can always bend that knee. Now, again, and then let's take this lunge. So I'm going to stay here. Right knee is bent, pressing through that back foot. Once I'm here, straighten your torso, reach the arms up. Shoulders reach, relax, arms reach up. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1, very powerful pose. Nice strength. Very good. And you can always stay on the chair. Hands can stay on the chair and still stay in the warrior, okay? If you want to keep holding the chair. Very good. Nice. Stay here. Now, if you want to do the cactus arms, feel free to do that. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Once again, exhale. Inhale, and one more time. Reach and release. Release the lunge and step forward. Very good. Wiggle through the legs. Stand taller. Now remember the cactus arms, if that doesn't feel good, you can just stay stable in that warrior. You're still engaging all those leg muscles. Feel the difference on the right and left. Feel the difference in the breathing. Exhale out completely. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. Warrior one on the left. And taking that lunge into the left side. I'm stepping back with my right foot. Again, my right foot is at an angle. Left foot is facing front. And I turn my hips facing the chair. Now again, bend that left knee, come back up. Bend that left knee, come back up. Once again, bend that left knee. And one more time. Very good. You can also do this with the chair. Now, once I bend my left knee, I'm going to stay here. Press through both the feet. If my shoulders are here, see if I can get that torso taller. Once I'm here, reach the arms up. If you don't want to let go of the chair, you can keep holding the chair and stay there. Very good. Keep breathing. Sink a little deeper in that lunge if that feels good. Warrior one on the left side. Nice. Beautiful. Power and strength and focus. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Very good. Reach up and release. Release that lunge and come back to the center. Very good. Release. Wiggle the legs. Very good. Let go. Just a couple breaths in standing. Notice the breathing. Rapid, fast heartbeat. Faster breathing. Notice those changes. Warrior poses are very good for circulation, bringing in strength in the entire body, brings in power, brings in that confidence. Okay, now let's start to lower ourselves on the mat. Let's come into a seated pose. Let's lower here. Let's do some stretching here. Take your time, come down and stretch your legs out here. Hands are resting behind us. Point and flex the toes. Exhale out completely through the mouth. So if your breathing is very rapid in any exercise or even in after any yoga pose, you can do some open mouth exhales. That helps you to bring your breathing back to neutral faster. Okay, now once I'm here, let's do a half butterfly stretch. Let's bring our right foot in, bending that right knee. Let's hold that right knee and up and down. Very good, up and down. Nice. Very good. Nice. And let's open the right knee and release. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. Left knee bends. Again, you can bend the left knee as far as you feel good. And then up and down. This is a hip stretch. I'm moving through the hip joint. Okay, up and down. Very good. And one side might move a little more than the other again, just like all other yoga poses, and that's okay. Very good. Now open that left knee and release. Let's do our butterfly together, both sides. Let's bend both the knees, feet come closer. Okay. Now when you feel ready, bring your heels closer as much as they feel good. Once you're here, let's hold those feet closer and let's do up and down both the knees. Okay, again, both knees up and down. Very good. Nice. Now let's open those knees out and let's take a gentle forward fold. So I'm just kind of hinging forward. So keep a nice tall spine and bend forwards. A little stretch. It doesn't have to be too much. Hinging forwards. Good, one more breath. And then come back up. Right? It doesn't have to be too intense. Now slowly bring your knees closer. Release. Release the legs. Now let's come into lying down position. Let's do a little stretch for the back, lower back. Let's come here. Legs come closer. Again, you can skip this part if it doesn't feel good. You can just lie down on the back. We engage the core muscles, abdominal muscles, and lower very slow. Arms parallel, nice tall spine. Squeeze the legs in closer, and let's start to lower very slow. Release the lower back, middle back, and then the upper back. And release. Exhale out completely. Very good. I'm going to keep my legs wide, arms away. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Very good. Exhale out completely. Now, when you're ready, slowly bend the knees and then bring the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees closer to the body. And then once you're here, start to rock side to side. It's kind of giving that massage to the back. Rocking side to side. And then slowly come back to the center. Now bring your palms on the knees. Keep your knees closer to each other. And let's draw circles with the knees. So as if your knees are tracing a circle. It's a nice big circle. So again, maybe you can imagine a clock, 12, 3, 6, and 9. So when you draw circles with your knees, your lower back is getting a little massage here. Good. And then opposite circles. Very good. And come back to the center. Slowly release the feet on the mat. Very good. Nice. Now from here, let's walk our feet as wide as the mat. And keeping our feet as wide as the mat. And let's open our arms at the shoulder level. Okay. Forming a T. Now, let's start to do some windshield wipers, just side to side. You're just kind of moving the knee side to side. Good. Nice. Loosen the back here. And then slowly come back to the center once you do both sides. Stop the movement. And let's take a spinal twisting stretch. Now from here, just like windshield wipers, I'm going to drop my knees to the right side. Lower the knees to the right, turn the neck to the left. And stay right here, keep breathing. If it feels good, if it's in your practice, you can bring your right foot on the top of the left knee. Very good, keep breathing, acknowledge the twist. Good. Now when you're ready, you're going to slowly release this twist. Bring both the feet on the mat again. Untwist, come back to neutral. Turn your head back to neutral. And let's take it to the other side. Now when you're ready, feet are still wide as the mat. Drop the knees to the left. If it feels good, turn the head to the right. That is twisting your entire spine. And keep breathing here. You can always keep that left foot on the top of the right knee if that feels good. Couple more breaths. And then when you feel ready, slowly release. Untwist, come back to center. Turn your neck back to neutral, release the arms. Again, bring your knees into the chest. Just gentle rocking. Kind of evening out again. Good, and then come back to the center, release. Release the feet on the mat. Now, let's take a little ankle stretch from here. Let's reach our right leg up. And you can always hold behind the right knee. Couple circles with the right ankle. So let's draw circles with the right toes. Very good, nice big circles. So this is a great stretch for the feet. If you have feet issues, flat foot, bunions or anything, that helps. And then also helps to bring your circulation back to the heart. Big circles, opposite direction, anti-clockwise. Good. And then stop that movement and let's point and flex the toes this time. So point and flex, point, flex, point and flex once again. Now come back to the center, stop the movement, Release that right foot. Feel the difference, right and left. And let's take it to the other side. Now, again, I'm stretching my left leg up, and you can stretch it all the way up, or you can bend the knee. And then draw circles here, ankle joint movement. Left toes are drawing a circle. And then opposite direction. Anti-clockwise. Very good. Nice work. And then come back to the center, point and flex, up and down, point and flex, point, flex. Very good. And stop that movement, come back to the center, release the left foot. Exhale out. Very good. Now bring both the knees into the chest, hug the knees closer. So your thighs are pressing into that abdomen. Hug the knees closer to the chest, and then they are closer to each other. Now we're going to come into our wind-free pose. Keep pressing those knees closer. When you're ready, next exhale, bring your nose closer to the knees, forming yourself into a small ball. Very good. Stay here. Toes are pointing front. Very good. Stay here for 2 more breaths. If lifting the head, neck, and shoulders don't feel good to your neck, you can stop, avoid doing that, and just press the thighs. Very good. 1 more breath here. And then with the next breath, slowly release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the arms, release the feet. Exhale out completely. That was wind-free pose, Apanasana. It's a very powerful one for your digestion. It's a good stretch for your back muscles. It's a very good pose to be done every day. That was Apanasana. Now let's do a complementary back bend again. That was bending forwards. Let's do a back bend. Walk your heels closer to the hips. And they're still wide as the hips. They're not keeping it too close. Keep wide as the hips. Now you can always do this bridge pose with a block. We have always tried this. If you want, you can have a relaxing bridge where you just slide the block under the bridge. You can also use the block to keep it in between the knees. That helps you to engage your adductor muscles, which are the inner thighs. That also helps the pelvic floor. Now these are options. If you don't want to use the block, that's fine too. Let's walk our feet closer, palms on the mat. Press through the palms and feet, lift into bridge. Slide the block if you want to. If you don't want to use the block, just keep pressing the palms and feet. Press the heels, press the toes, press the arches, and then lift a little more. Very good. Beautiful back bend. It's a great stretch for the back, for the core muscles, for the quadriceps, shoulder stretch. Keep breathing. Setu Bandhasan, bridge pose. Very good. For those who don't want to hold the bridge, you can do up and down movement. Inhale coming up, exhale going down. You can always do that as a flow. Very good. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. See if you can lift a little more. Now, when you feel ready, we're going to start to release very slow. Very slow release that engages your abdominal muscles when you release slowly. If you have a block, slide the block and release slowly down. Upper back, middle back, and lower back. Exhale out completely. That was bridge pose. It's a beautiful back bend. It's a beautiful stretch. Deepens the breath, relaxes the mind, also stretches the back, relieves the tightness. Let's bring our knees into the chest again, rock side to side, evening it out. Good. Let the breathing slow down, come back to neutral. So always remember, in yoga practice, we always slow down. Slowing down is the key. Stop till our breathing gets neutral. Very good. Now, when you're ready, we are going to move into our happy baby pose. Again, your version of happy baby. You can hold behind the knees. You can hold your ankles. You can hold your big toes. Whichever feels good, then open the legs wide. And again, you can continue to rock. Extend that massage to the back. Good. Stay here for a couple more breaths. You can continue to rock, stretch one leg or the other, or you can find a stillness, noticing how that stretch feels. Now slowly release, bring your knees into the chest. Exhale out. Hugging those knees closer. A moment of gratitude, being thankful for this body, for this opportunity to connect with ourselves, with our body, with the sensation, with the breath. And then always remembering that this body is much stronger, wiser, much more patient and resilient than we know. Slowly release the feet on the mat. And let's come into our final resting pose. So coming into Shavasana relaxation. So Shavasana is a relaxing pose in yoga. Traditional Shavasana, legs go wide, arms away from the body, palms are facing up, shoulders are relaxed, the whole body is relaxed. Now you can always have some props. You can keep a blanket under the knees. You can have a blanket under the head. Lying down on the back, if it doesn't feel good, you can always bend the knees. These are all the options. Feel free to modify. Close your eyes. Let the whole body relax completely. Take a moment to really let go. Let go that tightness. Let go of holding back from relaxing. Don't feel any tightness in any parts. Wiggle through those parts and let them relax completely. Close your eyes. Exhale out completely. Let the whole body relax and release. Let's take a nice inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale. And exhale. Closing your eyes. Start to bring your awareness to your breathing. Let the mind not wander to other places. Be aware of this practice. Be aware of your breath. Inhales and exhales. Continuing a pattern of breathing. Once again, acknowledging how the breathing feels today. Slow down, maybe relaxed, maybe faster, maybe deeper or maybe shallow. The more you observe the breathing, it starts to deepen the breath, longer exhales. Now start to notice the abdominal breathing with the breath, abdominal movement. Each exhale, see if you can bring your belly button to the spine, closer to the spine, sucking it in. Inhale, just let it go. It expands naturally. Rhythmic up and down movement of the belly as you breathe in and out. Continue to watch the belly breathing. Notice if you can slow down your breathing by lengthening the exhale. Slowing down each breath. Observing if you can notice those tiny pauses between the breaths. Inhale, see the filling up of the lungs. Pausing and noticing that fullness. And then exhale it out and noticing the emptiness. Never hold the breath, just noticing the pause. Slowing down. Whole body relax and relax. Staying in this peace and relaxation. Without opening the eyes, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Becoming aware of the physical body. Becoming aware of the surroundings, the light, the sounds, the temperature. And then when you feel ready, slowly bring your legs closer, bending the knees, rubbing the knees into the chest, welcoming any movement that feels good. The arms stretch above the head with the full body stretch. And then rocking side to side with knees bent. Eyes can remain closed so you feel same relaxation. Now when you feel ready, slowly roll to the right side. Make a pillow of the right arm. And then when you feel ready, slowly come up. Coming into a comfortable seat. Eyes can be closed or open. A comfortable seat, couple shoulder rolls. Neck moves side to side. Start to find stillness. Close your eyes, hands rest on the knees. I want you to bring your right palm on the abdomen. And again, experience that same abdominal breath. So each exhale, pull the belly button inside. Inhale. Expands. Exhale. More of abdominal breathing. Bounce with your hands to the heart. Let this practice, let the benefits, and let the motivation walk with you beyond this mat. Bringing your hands to the third eye, healing thoughts, hands to the lips, healing words, and hands to the heart, healing intentions. It was an honor to guide you all in the practice. The light in me salutes the light present in each of you. Namaste. Namaste, everyone, for joining.